Welcome and croeso to the Computing Unlocked scheme of work. Today's tutorial we're going to be adding Kodu and interacting with Kodu, making him move. So we've got our land that we previously created, and if we head to the water tool, we're going to decrease this water, and this is going to be the area where Kodu is going to be able to sort of move around. So using my right mouse key, I'm going to take away that water, so we've got now just the green land that we originally had. So if I go back to adding an object, select that with my left mouse button, and based where I would like to place Kodu, put my mouse cursor there and click my left mouse button, and we're going to add Kodu to this world. And again, if we hover over Kodu, we can use our left and right mouse arrow keys and change the color of him. So let's say we want a red one. We then need to have a look at maybe changing his size, so he's a little bit larger for this terrain, and also changing his height, so he's closer to the floor, so he can't get into the water. Click escape. So if I click escape now, this is the first time we've done this, it takes us into game situation, and you can see now that little smoke is coming from behind Kodu, and the options across the bottom have disappeared, and we've got press escape to edit, to go back to the edit functions again. Now if I try and use my arrow keys here, Kodu does nothing. He can't move. So what we have to do now is start to program him to actually move around. So I'm going to click escape to come back into my edit mode, and I'm going to make sure my cursor is over Kodu, and I'm going to right click him, and we're going to go to the program option this time. Now this menu comes up, and this is all that Kodu has, is when something happens you do something else. So in this option, to make him move, we're going to click the plus, and we're going to have the keyboard. So when the keyboard is pressed, and we're also going to select the arrow keys, so when the arrow keys on the keyboard are pressed, we want him to do something. So in this case we're going to make him move, and that is our first bit of code to program Kodu and to make him move. So to come out of our program, we're going to click escape, and escape once more to go into game mode. And now if we start clicking our arrow keys, we can start moving around the world and making Kodu move. Now at the moment it's quite slow, so what we can then start to do is, if we click escape and come back to our options, we can change the settings for Kodu, and we can make him go a lot quicker. So forward speed multiplier, we've got the turning speed multiplier, forward acceleration, and turning acceleration. So we're just going to alter these 4 settings for now. Click escape to come out, and escape again to play the game. And now if we use our mouse keys, Kodu can now start to move around the level a lot quicker, and he can start to then go up onto the different terrain and move around a little bit more. And that's our first program.